Hello, Nika. So, first off, I wanted to tell you that I actually enjoyed listening to your post and the fact that you touched on, economic disparity as well as those after-school activities, those interventions in childcare. As it relates to the economic disparity, it's really good points all around, right? Economic disparity is one of the biggest predictors for a lot of negative behavioral traits, as well as likelihood of substance abuse, crime-related activities, and so many other things in early development into, teen or even late adolescent development. So touching base on that and how that kind of environment in a child's life can lead to some of those things is a really good point. And the way that the church would address that in, helping families find better income to leverage against that economic disparity, or even, like you said, apprenticeships or scholarships, all these other programs, it's a great idea. I would just challenge you to expand on the idea and refine it a little bit. Lay out a plan as to how the church would do that, because that's a lot of more specialized knowledge. That's a lot of more information that would have to be managed and education that would have to be pursued just for the church to be, what I would say, well suited and well equipped enough to be able to do that, to provide that kind of support, that kind of service to people in the community. So I would say if you could lay out a plan for how the church would go about that, not only initiating it, but as well as maintaining it, I think that could be a really great idea. Now, for the after school activities, absolutely, 100%. That's an important factor because a lot of times just having that safe space to escape to have those social connections built with friends in that safe space, or that social connection built with mentors, with other adults that can kind of guide them through some of the things they're struggling with, can be an incredible help. And so I think that recommendation is absolutely doable and is absolutely beneficial. In my own personal example on my post, I actually discussed a church that initiated a program similar where they would open the church building up and would have youth counselors and they would have volunteers that would help kids after school just work through homework if they had questions, if they could. And so that was really, really great in the community where I grew up because it allowed for a lot of young teens or even younger to have a safe place to come to that they may not necessarily have at home. And that made a drastic impact on the community at large. So I definitely think there were some good points all around. Like I said, I would just challenge you to flesh out that first recommendation a little better, just to ensure that that wouldn't be done haphazardly and lead to more of a problem in the long run. But great job. Great job.